everyone and welcome back into F1 Championship Edition. It's me, Jam Sankith, again here at the Grand Prix of San Marino. We made it through Q2 this time. It wasn't good enough, but we made it through to Q2, and that's where we are at the minute. If you've missed the last Grand Prix in Melbourne, it wasn't such a good race though, was it? But I'll leave a link down below in the description for you to check that out. Fisichella's on pole with the championship leader Felipe Massa in second. And hopefully we do finish ahead of our teammate in this Grand Prix, and we finish well. You know, I'm not sure we're going to score points, but that's not my aim. My aim, of course, like I said before, is to finish every Grand Prix of the season, if possible. And I'm not right sure how this first... We normally do make places up. I want to get onto the inside of this Red Bull. No, that's fine. I couldn't do that, but... I just want to make it through, turn the first lap clean, on the inside of clean, but... Okay, what's happening up here, I don't really know. Sorry for going quiet there, guys, while I'm trying to focus getting through, you know, this first lap off through the traffic. But Webber, right, that's not good, is it, having Webber right there after what happened in Melbourne? That was my fault on the curb though, but Webber did drop back slightly as that happened, but he was right there behind me though. So up here, down into this chicane, I'm going to take this line so I don't, not really at threat of getting smashed up the backside of this car, smashed in the rear wing by anyone. But here we go, coming down to, it does feel like a longer lap though, even though it's one lap, but we're not making much progress, but we're not losing out too much neither. But I think if I can get on the back of Heidfeld here, we might have a chance into this chicane. No, he went for a pass on the Red Bull ahead of him, which caught me out a little bit. But that's the first lap over, and we're up to 15th. I'm happy with that. I'll take that, as long as we finish and have a clean race, of course, which doesn't always happen for us. But Bahrain was his best race of the season, and Malaysia was probably his second best, and it's just gone downhill since then. Although we was running well at Melbourne until we had a bit of an incident, which I'm not going to spoil here. Then you guys can go watch that and decide for yourself who do you think was at fault there. But I'm just trying to make it to the end of this Grand Prix, which we didn't in the first season. But of course, be careful here. I've learnt my lesson plenty of times in the past here. 2 seconds quicker in Sector 2 than my previous best lap time. I'll take that, that's not bad. And hopefully we can get this final chicane right for once, you know. Well, not for once, but for the first time this race on the second lap. But I'm not going to try and dive up the inside of Heidfeld neither. He tried to pass Coulthard, that caught me out big time. Somebody's pitting, I think it might be David Coulthard, and we're good at that chicane. Albers? Who else was involved? Scott Speed, right, yeah. So Christian Albers is out of this Grand Prix, and our car's pitting now, but we're pitting this time. But I'm actually surprised that we're not dropping positions, like, to be honest, but we're holding a zone. That's what I'm surprised about. I'm not expecting to hold my own at all. Got to be careful there. I don't want to spin this Super Aguri out at all. We have a bad in lap and a bad out lap. That's seems to be the problem for us at the minute. But I know we're not going to score any points here, guys, which is a shame. But like I said, it's not my aim. My aim is just to finish every race that I possibly can. And we've already finished more Grand Prix than we did at this stage in Season 1, which, to be honest, I'm happy about. But we're going to come in here for his pit stop now on this lap, on lap 4, well, the end of lap 3, but on lap 4 of the Grand Prix. Right, a McLaren's pitting, I'm going to say a Mercedes, a Toyota's there pitting. There's a Honda, and there's Heidfeld pitting there. There's a Midland out, of course, but here we go, guys. Our first and only pit stop, fingers crossed, of this Grand Prix. That's not bad. Good, swift work here by the Super Aguri pit crew team, but it's 8.7 seconds. It's not the quickest pit stop we've seen this race or this season, but okay, yeah, whilst the blue you'll have less traction, yeah, I get that, but there are a couple of cars left to pit, and we'll see if we can get out, well, not get out, but see if we can stay ahead of them when they come out for after their pit stops, after their service for about 8 seconds. They're not pit stops the speed that there will be now in F1, but because we are having to add fuel, and of course we made a mistake there. I don't want to be making mistakes like that. That's not what you need to be doing, but we're 4 laps to go. That's good. Tyres are reading green. I'm happy about. I'm just a bit worried of where that oil slick is there. Oh, we passed it there. No, there it is. There's a couple of cars out of this Grand Prix. I'm trying to take as much care as I can with it because they always catch me out. And there's a car out there. It's Jarno Trulli. Jarno Trulli is out of this Grand Prix, and we're up into 15th already, where we was before we made his pit stops. But I'm taking, oh, E-Day, we passed E-Day, we're up into 13th. I think everyone's pitted but this Toro Rosso, which we come out of ahead of, do we? No? Well, technically we did come out ahead of him, but Liuzzi sort of, well, he fought his way back, which I'm happy about that, but there's no need to get on the brakes so early, is there, like that, mate? Come on. There's no need to get on the brakes that early and make me check up, and that is this. We've got Webber behind us. That's not what we would have really have hoped for, but we're outperforming our expectations that we've been set by Super Aguri, and hopefully we can continue to do that throughout this season and get a lot better car, you know, than a Super Aguri. Although I do like driving as an underdog, if you know what I mean, but I want a quicker car, don't I, to be honest. That's my aim. There was a bit of oil that I ran over there, but we're on lap 6 yet, which means we've got 2 laps to go, 1 to go next time. We're currently working the final few laps of this San Marino Grand Prix. 1.1 seconds behind Vitantonio Liuzzi, or Tonio Liuzzi as people call him. Former HRT driver, of course, but not in this game, and we... only a second, that's alright then. It's only a second. I was hoping that it wants 6 seconds, but hang on, we had a 6-second penalty at Melbourne for something that wasn't as bad as that. And yet we got 6 seconds for that and 1 second for that. Alright. It's the penalty system in the game which is a problem, but it's very unusual that I get penalties, isn't it? Unless it's coming out of the pit lane. And I hope that it's not Spain next, because I'm not good at Spain at all. I think we did finish the Spanish Grand Prix, but we didn't finish it well. Felipe Massa, the championship leader, is leading at the final lap of the race, and it could be a double podium for Renault. Hopefully we can sneak one of our cars onto the podium if we can get close enough, but I know I'd be happy to get my my Super Aguri on the podium, but Barrichello's in 5th, Montoya's 6th. As we start the final lap, we're on the grass, but we're doing well. Come on, 1.8 seconds behind Liuzzi. I'm on for finishing 14th. I'm all for that at the minute, but if I've got a shot or a sniff at finishing 13th, I'll take it. But it's not been a bad race. I know it's round about where I expect us to be. fighting for, you know, just outside the top 10, you know, in a Super Aguri. But I'm sorry if I do sound like I'm rambling on, but as long as I'm finishing where I expect and above our Super Aguri's expectations, you know, the team's expectations, so, which we are, and well, apart from in Melbourne, that was it. Massa wins the Grand Prix though, sorry for forgetting about Felipe, but here we go, coming round, the final few corners for us. We're getting closer to Liuzzi. I don't think it's going to be close enough though. Although this sector is one of my best sectors in on this track, but no, it's not close enough. Liuzzi will finish 13th, but we'll come across the line in 14th after qualifying 16th. But there we go, 20.999. That was the best race I have. Well, the best lap I've ever put down here in one of these slower cars. So there it is, there's the top 11. Villeneuve having another strong run. That was always good for him. For 2 weeks' time, Trulli, Heidfeld and Albers are out. But we finished 14th, sorry, in a new Super Aguri still. But we're not getting any points. Massa continues to lead over Michael Schumacher. We're down, well no, we're staying 10th in the championship. And Villeneuve moves up to 16th. Ide stays 22nd, our teammate. And the constructors, we're still tied on points with Red Bull. And we're 1 point behind Sauber BMW. So hopefully we can get some more points. We'll go back to the main screen now. If you enjoyed this race, you know, give it a thumbs up, you know, because I know I enjoyed this race. And I've got an email here. Apparently it's well done. That's good. You're a real asset to our team. Thank you for that. It's the Grand Prix of Europe next in 14 days time, and I'm going to apply for that Red Bull Racing opportunity there. And apparently Midland's got an offer. I'm not going to go to really Midland, but I've submitted your application to Red Bull. Thank you for that. And will we get anything offer? First driver at Red Bull Racing, I am taking that. I'm signing that right here. We have got a new team, guys. We have a new team. It's Red Bull Racing, but we have a new team, and they've offered us first driver. That's where we're going to be for the Grand Prix of Europe. Thank you for watching this video, and that's great. That's a great end to this race. We've finally got a new team. I knew it'd work out. And let's look at the news. The world is watching Scuderia Ferrari. Yep. We go. This probably will be our last race with Super Aguri. We're driving for Red Bull in the race after this one. But thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the Grand Prix of Europe. Thank you for watching.